Good morning, everybody. I'm up early, mostly because I had some weird dream stuck in my head. So yeah. So here we have the next episode. The next set of episodes uh, aired in October, 20 years ago. So yeah. So most of these don't really have anything to do with the spooky Halloween theme. One of them does, but yeah. First up is Flower Festival. This aired on October 27th, 2003. So some of the backgrounds for Teletubbies Everywhere are different color. The intro is a little bit of a light blue color, while when five pose appear, it's kind of a bluish indigo. And then when they're drawing a star, it's greenish gold. The baby son is heard sighing after the segment ends, even though it's a clip of her giggling like usual. I don't think I remember that. So this has the first half of the Making Mosaics episode, including the Teletubbies running around. I think it has the TV event music being off sync. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll check it later. Which that I might remember. I'm not sure if I remember the TV event. One of the circle craft things that they're making cut in is cut short in this episode. And then after that is the rabbit song from uh, Sophie Arch Circus, which that originally had the lion and bear. This time it's the magic tree, which is the same version from Peacocks, where the first part of the magical event tune is shown up when it starts, even though it doesn't show the Teletubbies saying "uh-oh." I don't know why my nose is so stuffed up right now. And then after that is the uh, Twisty Dance, which is the same version from My Dad's a Tram Driver. So yeah, this episode kind of has a vague memory for me, but I'm not sure. Poe's the missing Teletubby and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. And the Pledge Drive airing it has the Dipsy's Hiding Game segment from statues at the beginning, and then after a TV event, the episode ends once again. So yeah, that I'm not sure if I remember. Lala's the Boo Shouter. Um, and the rerun airing, it has the other hiding game segment from Crazy Golf, where yeah, they're hiding behind the trees. That I might remember. There's a game on the PBS Kids website based on that segment, I think. And then it has the Magic House. I want to say it might be it might have the same opening shots from Fox Cubs at the beginning when Poe's riding her scooter. It's the same version from Dog Kennel with the bottom right window version. And yeah, it's the same version from that because the windmill stops spinning, but the episode isn't over yet. Which that I vaguely remember. It's the tiptoe dance, which I want to say is the same version from that same episode. Um, Dipsy's the Boo Shouter. In the Sprout airing, it has the opening segment from Afro Caribbean Vegetables, where the Teletubbies are eating tubby custard at the table. That I'm not sure if I remember. And then I want to say the magical event starts with the field 2 opening shot and one of the rabbit clips usually shown during the rabbit song and the shortened opening music. That I might remember seeing in an episode. I'm not sure if this is that one. But yeah. I kind of remember though it had the regular version of the twisty dance, but apparently, like, I think it has the splashing dance, which is the same version from Paddling by the Sea, obviously without the windmill stopping at the beginning. At the beginning, Pose the Boo Shouter. In the alternate Sprout airing, it has the opening segment from My Dad's a Policeman, where they're walking in different directions and in pairs. That I'm not sure if I remember. And then it has the Animal Parade after the TV event. And then it has the walking dance, which apparently, like, it's the same version from the Sunday special version of Becky and Jed finding eggs, where like the music does not go higher pitched when they do the dance the second time, and the windmill stops spinning with the scene of them saying "uh oh" from gospel singing from the opening segment. Pose the Boo Shouter. Next up is Numbers 1. This aired on October 28th, 2003. So I call this episode One at a Time because obviously it's about the number 1. They're trying to do things one at a time. So yeah, it has the segment from Ice Lollies or Ice Lollipops, where yeah, the Teletubbies want to do things all at once, but they have to do it one at a time, which I think I vaguely remember. And then it has the Tiptoe Dance, which is the same version from the UK version of Carnival, except the Teletubbies aren't heard cheering at the end, which that I think I vaguely remember. I think that's a very early memory. I think this is the episode I saw with this dance. I'm not sure. Pose the missing Teletubby and also the Boo Shouter, the little like text saying pbskids.org is a bit slower than usual. So yeah. And the Pledge Drive area has the segment from Buying a Sorry, where the new stretches Pose blanket. I think this is a bonus feature on the Here Come the Teletubbies DVD. I'm not sure if I saw on TV. I remember seeing it in that video. And that has the Round and Round dance, which I think is the same version from Throwing. So yeah. And Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. In the rerun area, it has the falling down dance and the magic tree at the end with the windmill stopping. That I don't know if I remember it happening this episode. Uh, Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby and the Boo Shouter. And the Sprout area, it has the segment from Sleepover, where they're trying to sleep in bed with their favorite things, but Lala can't fit with her ball. I don't think I remember that. And that has the Dizzy Dance at the end, which is the same version from Fruit Tasting. And Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter once again. In the alternate Sprout airing, this is what I heard. I don't even know if this is true or not. But has the Skipping Dance, which is the same version from the Sunday special version of Skipping, where it ends with the bird's eye view windmill scene, where it shows the bird's eye view windmill animation, and the Teletubbies come outside. And it is apparently the Lion and Bear. It's the edited version from Asian Storyteller the Fox, which that seems so familiar. Like, I feel like I might have seen it before, but the Lion and Bear was banned, so like I don't even know if it was like an accidental airing. And I do remember like seeing it maybe once, maybe twice. I'm not sure, or chicken soup with rice. Yeah, yeah, thumbs up if you get that reference. So yeah, I know. Like, I remember my daycare had this Teletubbies two-piece puzzles. They call it like dominoes, but they're really just two-piece puzzles. One of them was the lion and bear, and the lion and bear were also on the cards of the memory game that they had. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. And Lala's the Boo Shouter. Next up is Lanterns. This episode aired on October 29th, 2003. So this has the opening segment from Hedgehogs, where Lala keeps going up the slide and going in the door, which I don't think I remember this segment really. I don't know, I might. But I remember the rest of this episode, except for the Teletubbies Everywhere part. I think the same with the previous two episodes. So yeah. And then it has the Torches TV event, or as they call it, Flashlights. Although on the Magic Pumpkin DVD, this was a bonus feature. They still called it Torches. In uh, most descriptions I've seen, the character Jaunty is misspelled as Zonty with a Z instead of a J. So yeah. And then it has the Dancing Bear, which is apparently the same version from Humpty Dumpty, which that I don't remember. It starts with the opening shots from Dentist, which once again originally came before the Lion and Bear. I kind of remember the Dancing Bear was the same version from, I think it was Crazy Golf, I'm not sure. And I remember like the Dentist opening shots had the shortened opening music instead of the extended opening music. I'm not sure. And that has the stretching dance, which is the same version from Running, the UK version. And apparently the voice trump is delayed. What is that sound? That can't be the. Yeah, that was definitely not the heater that I just heard. So yeah, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and Lala's the Boo Shouter. I want to say with the alternate ending music. I'm not sure. I think I'll probably leave it there this time. In the Pledge Drive area, this has the Dancing Bear and the stretching dance switched around. Specifically, it's the same version of the stretching dance from Asian Storyteller. I'm not sure how they would fit that in there. And the Dancing Bear is the same version from Carousel. So yeah, the windmill does not stop spinning. I'm not sure if this is the episode I remember where that happened. But yeah. Poe's the missing Teletubby. And Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. And the rerun airing, it has the Woof Woof segment from Dog Kennel that was on the Baby Animals video. I'm not sure if I remember that in this episode. I might. I'm not sure. And then the Dancing Bear is completely cut and just goes to the walking dance, which is the same version from Seesaw, which I do vaguely remember because of the ending where like randomly shows the Teletubbies going to the spot where they watch the lion and bear and they see the windmill stopping. And Lala's the Boo Shouter. And the Sprout area, it has the opening segment from Numbers 3 version 2 where the Teletubbies are marching. 3 of the Teletubbies, not all 4 of them, obviously. I don't think I remember this segment. I might. I think it's very vague memory. And then after the TV event is the Magic Tree. I want to say is the same version from Making Lanterns. a completely different Lanterns episode. And then the Stamping Stepping Dance, which I think is the same version from that same episode as well, which that I may or may not remember. And Pose the Boo Shouter. In the alternate Sprout area, it has the opening segment from Otters, where Dipsy's making adjustments on the control panel, which that I don't remember. And then after TV event is the segment from Digging in the Sand for Crabs, where the Teletubbies are going down the slide and out the door. Geez, that plane scared me. And it has the three ships, and then the Happy Dance. I really don't know how they would fit all this. As the same version from the rerun airing of Towers, with the windmill stopping before the Teletubbies say "uh-oh." I don't think this is the episode I saw with that, though. A storm's coming. Poe is the missing Teletubby, and Dipsy's the Boo Shouter. Next up is dune sledding, or as I call up and down, because there's some up and down going on in this episode. This episode aired on October 30th, 2003. So yeah, there's a blue background for the "uh-oh" segment. In Teletubbies Everywhere, there's pinkish blue for the triangle one, and pinkish white for up and down. So yeah, I think I might remember the Teletubbies Everywhere portion. I'm not sure. But yeah, the rest of the episode is very vivid memory. But yeah, I only saw this once and like never again, but I remember a little bit of it. It has a segment from number 3 version 1 where Dipsy's trying to go up a steep hill. I remember being quite intrigued by that. I think this was one of the first episodes I saw with the 15-minute episode having a magical event, but no TV events. So I remember when Dipsy was like running down the hill, I didn't hear the TV event music playing, and I was a bit confused. So yeah. And then it has the animal parade, apparently without the elephant's trumpet, which I don't remember, and the baby son screams. So yeah. After that is the rabbit song from Go. Some of the rabbit clips are a bit different from what I remember. I'm not sure if I remembered having the rabbit song. And then the opening shots from the extended version of the Calypso dance, which that is what happens after that. Yeah, again, I don't remember it being the extended version. So yeah, there's a video of various Teletubbies clips from various internet videos, most of which have been deleted since, of the Teletubbies dancing to the Glamorous song. And yeah, some clips show this, so it's proof that it actually does have it. So yeah. Yeah, it's the same version from the Sunday special version of Jigsaw Rabbits, where that all that stuff happens. And the voice trumpet's delayed, apparently. So yeah, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby and the Boo Shouter. With the alternate ending music, I want to say. Okay. Seriously, what are those noises? Too many airplanes. So the Pledge Drive airing has the segment from Giraffes where they're standing in different spots that I may or may not remember. But yeah. And then the Animal Parade is the same version from Twirlers, the UK version, where like the magical event 2 is not heard and the windmill stops spinning. And the Calypso dance is not in any of the alternate airings. So yeah, Poe is the boo shouter. In the rerun airing, it has the main segment from Woodlice where the Teletubbies are going in, out, and roundabout, except it's shortened this time. I'm not sure if I remember this segment, but like, yeah. And then after that is the Twisty Dance, which that is also the extended version. I think this might be the episode I saw where that happened. So yeah, Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. In the Sprout airing, it has that exact same segment, but this time it's not the shortened version. And then after that, after the baby son is shown giggling at the end, it cuts to the windmill spinning for the magic house, which is the same version from Emily in the Trap, which is the bottom left window version. Yeah, Lala is the Boo Shouter, I want to say, with the alternate ending music. What is that? I don't like those sounds. It's too early for that. Yeah, you're just lucky I'm awake right now. And the alternate Sprout area has the segment from Old King Cole where they're playing Old King Cole. And then the camera just cuts to the windmill spinning at the end instead of cutting to the voice trumpet, which has the dancing bear, which dances once and the windmill stops spinning. I may or may not remember this. So yeah. And the last episode for today is a very fitting one for the month of Halloween. This is Pumpkin Face. So yeah, many of you may remember the Magic Pumpkin video, where the pumpkin appeared with a face. That video was released before the episode aired. Actually, I remember seeing it in a store, but my mom wouldn't let me get it. This episode aired on Halloween of 2003. So this is the only episode in this season without Teletubbies Everywhere being involved. And yeah. And at first, I thought this was one of the last episodes. The next set of episodes that we'll talk about in the next few parts aired much later, and most websites don't list them off. Like the official Teletubbies PBS Kids webpage had a whole section of like episode descriptions and activities based on those episodes, and those episodes were not listed. I kind of like consider them like a second season of Teletubbies Everywhere. So yeah, but now we're talking about this. So yeah. So yeah. So the TV event, the character Alex putting on some colorful beads and teeth on the pumpkin is shortened, and yeah, and then it has the pumpkin segments, pretty much the same as the original episode. I remember seeing the pumpkin segment on TV years ago at my grandmama's basement, and this is why I remember Dipsy was running away from the pumpkin because he was scared of it, and not because it took his hat. Like this is like definite Mandela effect territory. But yeah, and at the end it has the round and round dance, which I want to say is the same version from Circles. But yeah, I saw this episode once, and I remember like nothing of it. Yeah, this is Ultimate Lost Media. I don't know if anyone has this episode or if they would even want to upload it. But yeah, Lala's missing Teletubby, and Dipsy's the Boo Shouter. So yeah, I want to say all of these airings have Oh well, except for one of them, which is the Sprout airing. I put like the alternate ending music for all the episodes, all the airings except for Sprout airing. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna leave that there. Seems fairer because that's a holiday video or a holiday episode. And the Pledge Drive airing, the episode is kind of the same as the first half of the Magic Pumpkin video. It has a similar opening scene where I think in the original opening scene, it's the Teletubbies playing with their favorite things in the house. I think in the segment shown here, which is from Making a Den, it only has two of them playing with their favorite things. I think it was Dipsy that was in bed, or was he on the control panel? One of the two. Yeah, and the TV event plays once, and the pumpkin segment is the extended version that was only used on the Magic Pumpkin video, where there's an extra part where Tinky Winky and Poe come across the pumpkin, which that I might remember. But then it adds the part where Dipsy and Lala see the windmill spinning, and they watch the magic tree and the windmill stop spinning. That I'm not sure if I remember. So yeah, Lala's the Boo Shouter. In the rerun airing, it has the Round and Round dance appearing in the middle of the episode, and the windmill stops spinning at the end, which that I may or may not remember. Sorry about that. And then, okay, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and also the Boo Shouter. Calm yourself, Lulu. I'm almost done. And the Sprout airing, apparently, it has the tiptoe dance at the end, which I think starts with the same opening shots from statues, except it's the original version from Dance with the Teletubbies, and the camera cuts to the voice trumpet. So yeah, very interesting. Poe's the Boo Shouter. And the alternate Sprout area has the opening segment from Gold and Silver, where the voice trumpet's singing I Had a Little Nut Tree, a very weird segment. I think I vaguely remember seeing this. And then the running away dance appears in the middle of the episode, which is the same version from Becky and Jed Finding Eggs, the UK version, which that I may or may not remember. And then apparently it has the lion and bear at the end. And this may or may not be the episode that I saw with it. This time it's the original version. It's the same version from Paddling Pool, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. So yeah, a very weird part. Not that much going on, except there was a lot going on. I don't know, I wasn't very excited. I was kind of bored right now because I'm very tired. So yeah, see you later.